Happy Vlogmas, book friends. I'm Jen and welcome back to my reading life. Today I am taking you along for a day in my life. I've never done a day in my life vlog before in my life, and we will see how this goes. But come along and let's see what a typical weekday is like behind the scenes of Jen's reading life. That was a little bit of my weekday morning routine. I have gotten up, I have made breakfast for my son, I've made my tea, I've fed the cats, I have brushed my teeth, gotten dressed, and now I am going to actually drive my friend's daughter to school this morning because we carpool our boys and her daughter. She has 3 kids all at different schools this year, so I'm helping her out with carpooling. And so on the weeks when I do school pickup in the afternoon, if her husband can't take her daughter to school in the morning because he needs to go into the office, then I will drive her daughter because our elementary school is closer than the middle school and the high school, which you have to drive down this very big hill and the traffic is not great. So when she's doing morning drop off, if she needs help, I take her daughter, and that is what is happening today. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to come back and do a little workout. Come along with me and we'll get going with my day. thought I would do another check-in. I did my workout and made breakfast and ate breakfast, and now I'm just finishing my first mug of tea of the day. And I was reading a little bit of, I'm reading The Christmas Clue by Nicola Upson, which I just recently purchased. I talked about it in my Cuppa and a Chat video where I shared my recent Blackwell's book haul. And I started it last night. I'm already on page 82. So it's a very quick read. It's only, I think, 175 pages or so. And it's fun. It's set during the war in England, obviously. And we are following the couple that invented Cluedo. And this is sort of the story, I guess, of maybe how they came up with the idea. So anyway, they are staying at a hotel over Christmas and they are there to stage a murder mystery party. But when they're on their way to the hotel, they stop in the town at this local sweets shop, and the woman who owns the sweet shop has been murdered. So there's a real murder. And then they're also planning this murder mystery game. And yes, it's very fun. I had to take the dust jacket off because it's really loud when I was opening and holding the book. So that was bugging me. But the cover is really beautiful. But I am very much enjoying this. And then I also have 2 other books on the go right now. I am reading Christmas in Vermont by Anita Hughes. This is the book that my Book Jenny's Patreon picked for me to read this month and review exclusively for them. I've just barely started it. I'm only like 20 pages in. So it's kind of a rom-com type of a book. I'm trying to decide if I'm sort of over the rom-com book genre because I don't know. I just feel like I'm so far removed from that time in my life now that maybe I just don't relate that much to the characters anymore. I don't know. So, but I'm going to give it a go. We will see what I think. And then I also started Time of the Child by Niall Williams. And a few of you recommended that I do it on audio. And I did start it on audio. And the narrator is lovely. I completely agree. Listening to his Irish lilt is just fantastic. However, for this type of book, because the prose is kind of slow and quiet and thoughtful, I find that type of book doesn't work for me on audio. My mind tends to wander too much. I need more plot-driven books if I'm going to listen to them on audio. And not that there's not a plot in this, because there is, but it's got a fairly slow start to it. I'm on page 52 and we are still just kind of getting to know all the characters, and I'm enjoying it very much so far, but not a book for me on audio. I think other people would probably love it. Like I said, the narrator's voice is wonderful, but I had to switch to the print. So I am reading that, though I think it's going to be a little bit of a slower read for me. And I do want to savor it and enjoy the language, so try not to rush through it. But this one I will probably finish today because it's very good. And it is now about 9 o'clock, so I need to get going with my day. I'm going to finish up my tea, just have a little bit left, and take a shower, get dressed. And then I do have some admin work that I need to do for my channel. I have to edit a video, of course, and I have to do some prep for some videos that I'm filming tomorrow. And of course, answer some of your lovely comments that you have left for me, and just do some kind of general administrative work that goes into having a YouTube channel. You'd be amazed at all the things that go in behind the scenes to making a channel what you see in the finished product. So yes, I have some of those things to do today. And then I have to pick up my son and his friend from school. It is Wednesday here, and Wednesday is their early release day. So they get out at 1:40 on Wednesdays. And so I have to go and do that. So I need to get a move on so that I can have a good chunk of time and then have some lunch and then go and get them. And I need to run an errand on my way to pick them up. So hopefully I will allow enough time to do that. But yes, so that is my morning check-in, and I will check back with you guys once I am showered and dressed and getting my day going.
You love this blanket. It's so cozy. Cat blanket for a cat.
Time to get some laundry going. Try not to step on Huey because see that right there? He loves to lay in the middle of the walkway. Wherever it is you want to walk, that is where you'll find Huey. Try not to fall down the stairs. Laundry is going. I'm going to make my second mug of tea for the day. And oh, I have to show you my very cute new sweatshirt. So let me put my phone on the stand so that I can do that. I'm heating up some water back there for my tea, and I want to show you my sweatshirt, so I'm gonna back up. That's so cute. It says all booked for Christmas. Ah, I love it. Just got this. It comes in a ton of different colors, and I'm pretty sure it's still available. I will link it. If I can link it in the cards, I will, and I will definitely link it in the description box below, but I may be wearing this from now until Christmas. So it's not very thick. It's pretty thin, and it doesn't really have any kind of like, it doesn't have a soft fuzzy lining, which is kind of a bummer, but also because here in California, it doesn't get like freezing cold. Plus you could definitely layer, like I was thinking I could either put just another long sleeve shirt underneath this or a turtleneck and be perfectly cozy and warm. Plus you could layer on top of it, of course. And you know, I'm just in my loungy pants, my green pants with the pink bows. I just got these. They're so cozy, they're flannelly. I will put regular pants on later to go pick up my son from school, but and do my errand. But when I'm just sitting at my desk, why not be comfortable and cozy and warm? So flannel pants, cozy sweatshirt, slippers, that's where it's at for me. Also, I just want you to know, I do not have a curated for the internet house. As you can see, I have all this junk on top of my refrigerator because storage in my kitchen is terrible, and you know, I have things all over the counter because again, storage in here is terrible. And do not look to me for home decorating tips. Let me just tell you, that's my mom and my cousin who's an interior decorator and my aunt. They all have beautiful homes, and my house is just very natural, lived in. I try to make it pretty as I can, but I mean, look at this hot mess over here. So you're just getting the real me. Okay, I gotta get some milk for my tea. I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing with these vlogs. That first sip is always so good. Okay, time to get to work. I have my tea, I'm at my desk, I'm just waiting for my editing software to load so that I can finish editing the video that I need to get done today and get that uploaded and make the thumbnail and write the video description and do all those things that go into putting up a video on YouTube. It's a lot more than you would think. And then if it's a video where I'm talking about books, then I need to go in and find links to all those books and write out all the titles and author names in the description. So it does take quite a bit of time to do a video start to finish. I had no idea when I got started the time it would take, but it's fun. I enjoy it very much, editing things and kind of figuring that the technology piece out. That has been really interesting. Sometimes frustrating. My computer is very, very old. I'm probably going to need to get a new one in the new year. My husband is going to be working on that, but it does take a while for things to process and load, and I'm still waiting for my editing software to load. It takes a while. And yes, so if you've ever wondered what goes into making a YouTube video, let me just tell you, it's a lot. And I do it all myself. I'm not making enough money here to pay somebody to edit my videos for me or do any of that kind of thing. I think you need to be in the, 500,000 to 1 million followers to be making enough, or subscribers. Sorry, I always say followers. Subscribers to make that worth your while. But I do it all myself, and I have enjoyed learning all about it, and definitely have, I think, improved my editing skills over time. I'm always learning new things and new tricks and tips, and yes, so it's a process. But just so you know, it's not snap your fingers and instantly uploads, and yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. So I think I've digressed on that enough. So I'm going to get busy editing, and then I have some other admin things to do, and then probably after that I will break for lunch. But let's get working. Huey, you want some lunch? Huey, wanna come have some lunch? You want some lunch, don't you? Yes. Ivy is very particular about her lunch time. It must happen. I'm 15 minutes late getting her lunch, and she has things to say about that. So, because Huey is a bit on the chunky side, and she used to be, but she's not anymore. They are on a diet, and they have to eat 4 times a day, which means I have to feed them 4 times a day. Anyway, I'm going to feed them, feed myself some lunch, and then I have to put on actual pants and then go run my errand and go pick up my son and his friend from school, and then I will be back. I got my video pretty much edited. I just have to finish watching it, make sure it looks okay, and then I will get that uploaded this afternoon. So that is fantastic, but I gotta get lunch going here. Oh, and I gotta switch the laundry. So let me do that, and then yes, time for some lunch. I am hungry. I'm gonna have some leftovers from dinner last night. Very excited. Finished my lunch. I had leftover arroz con pollo, chicken and rice, basically Spanish style. Gonna have a little Andes candy. Does anyone else love Andes candy? I bought a small box because I just love them. They're so tasty. Perfect little after lunch bit of sweetness. Okay, I gotta change. Then I gotta head out so I can do my errands and pick up my son from school. So I will be back later. I finished my errands, and as they say, always bring a book. I've got about 10 minutes until school gets out, so I am just sitting and parked, and I'm going to read a little bit more of The Christmas Clue. I'm a bad vlogger. I think like 2 hours have gone by since I was last on here. But I did my errands, picked up my son and his friend from school, took everybody home, and then I finished editing and uploading my video, and then I was just doing some other admin things. And now I'm in need of a snack, and I do need to switch the laundry, check and make sure the dryer is done. But I'm going to try this. Got this from Trader Joe's, this Stepping It Up Spicy Snack Bar Mix. It has sweet jalapeno pretzel pieces, pasilla chile and sesame chips, spicy cheese corn sticks, spicy chili almonds, and chili lemon corn nuggets. Let's give this a try. That was tasty. Try one of these little corn bits. Very crunchy. That's good. It's not too spicy. I'm gonna have a little bit of this for a snack. Then I gotta do some more work, and it is 3:40, so I try to be done working by around 5 if I can. Obviously, I'm gonna be vlogging later this evening, so I guess technically that's work. I don't know. It's still fun. Whatever these little pretzel pieces are or whatever, they're a little bit spicier. I need some water. But yes, so I'm gonna go do a few things and then I will try to remember to check in with you again. It is 4:52 and I think I am going to finish up for the day, and I need to go get the towels out of the dryer, start dinner, do my whole evening routine. I will come back after dinner and kind of wrap things up. I think I'm going to do my nails after dinner, and then I will probably sit and read for a little bit because it was a busy day and I didn't have a lot of time for reading. Hi, honey. So I will be back later and I will wrap up this day in my life vlog. Back. I am about to do my nails. So I have this green Olive and June polish. This is called Besties. And then I haven't decided, but I might do this kind of sparkliness over the top. So I think that's what I'm gonna do my nails. And then I should have time to maybe read for a little bit. And then my husband and I usually watch a show after my son goes to bed, and then we're gonna go to bed because we're both very tired and it has been a long day. It is amazing how tiring vlogging is. Just thinking about setting up the camera, moving the camera around, you know, it's not natural to me yet. I probably need to do it more, but there you go. So here's me attempting to vlog. Hopefully you all enjoyed this, and I'll be back one last time to kind of wrap things up, and I'll show you my nails all done. And yes, so it's been the end of a lovely, productive, busy, yet tiring day. I'm back. Nails are done. Huh? How do I show these? I did them with the sparkles. Can you see that? Sparkly? Yeah, they're still drying, so I have to be careful. Try not to smudge them. My last manicure that I did, it was a big mess. Sometimes that happens if I'm not super careful afterwards. But I just wanted to come in one last time and wrap up this day in my life vlog. And I'm going to spend about the next 35 minutes reading. And tonight I am going to read, of course, what I've been reading all day, which is The Christmas Clue. The Christmas Clue, because it's so good. I may finish it tonight. I only have like 60 pages left, and it's a pretty short little book and a fast read. Very much enjoying this. Let me show you the actual cover. I've shown this in another video already, but isn't that so pretty? I just love it. Yeah. So I need to get back to Nicola Upson's Josephine Tay murder mystery series because I read the first few, very much enjoyed them, and I just noticed today that there are quite a few more in that series. When I stopped reading it, not that I stopped reading it, but when I left off reading it, I think there were only 3 or 4 books. Now there's like, I don't know, 8 or 9. So I need to catch up. So that's nice to have another mystery series to read. And then the other thing that I think I'm going to read tonight or get started on is a reread of Small Things Like These by Claire Keegan. I am buddy reading this with my friends Jacqueline and Melissa, and we are going to chat about it this coming weekend. So this is such a fast read. This will be my 3rd read of Small Things Like These. I read it twice the year it came out, and I'm reading it again because it's just that good. If you haven't read this book, it is so lovely. Claire Keegan, she is one of those authors who can say so much with so few words, and she's just brilliant. Brilliant. I also love Foster by her as well. That's another excellent book. I've only read that one once. I need to reread that one, and I think I might do that this coming year. Yes, because it was also lovely, and yeah, she's a brilliant writer, so very excited to revisit Small Things Like These. So yes, that is a day in the life of Jen. A day in my weekday life anyway. I hope you enjoyed getting to see a little bit of what my daily life is like. Not super exciting. Not a lot of cats in today's video. The cats were very sedate today, and they spent most of the day sleeping on our bed. I think it's quite chilly. I mean, for California, it's quite chilly. And Ivy yesterday was a bit crazed. She, in the morning, just ran around like a maniac for about a half an hour. I'm not sure what happened. And then she got her brother in on it. And so then they were wrestling and chasing each other. And they're not normally like that. So I think they wore themselves out, and today they needed a rest day. So that is what they did. So we didn't see much of them today. Oftentimes they will come in and hang out with me in my reading room while I am working or editing videos. Sometimes they want to sit on my lap, which isn't helpful when I'm trying to work, but you know, how can you say no to your cats? You just can't. Anyway, so sorry there wasn't a lot of cat footage in today's vlog, but I will try to do more vlogs. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more vlog style videos, let me know. Let me know what you would like to see. Do you sort of like this daily, just kind of what's going on in my day-to-day life? Do you want more specifically reading vlogs? Or I know people have said they've enjoyed when I go out to bookstores or the library or doing those kinds of things. So let me know in the comments what types of, what types of vlogs you would like to see from me. And I need to keep practicing them because they still don't come naturally to me. And so I will practice more in 2026. That is one of my goals, is to do more vlogs. Because I didn't do hardly any last year because it just feels so overwhelming sometimes. They do take a lot of time to edit, especially because you have so many small clips of footage that you have to put together and make it all seem seamless. So hopefully that's what will have happened by the time you are watching this. But now I just feel like I'm rambling on a bit. Is there anything else I needed to wrap up with you all? Thank you all for coming along with this day in the life vlog. And if you made it this far and you don't have anything you'd like to say in the comments, why don't you leave me a plate of pasta emoji, since that's what we had for dinner tonight. I do enjoy pasta. It is delicious. So leave me those pasta emojis so that I know you were here and that you made it this far. Comments really do help my channel, as do likes and hypes now. So if you are so inclined to hit those buttons, I would very much appreciate it. And subscribe if you aren't already subscribed and you'd like to see me experiment more with doing vlogs in the new year. I'd love to have you join my Bookish community here. And thank you, as always, for being here, for watching, for commenting, for all of the lovely Bookish conversation. I so appreciate it. You have all been leaving such lovely, lovely comments, and I'm so glad that you're enjoying Vlogmas. This video is going out on a Friday, so I hope you all have a lovely, lovely weekend ahead, and I will be back on Monday with another week of Vlogmas content, so I hope you will join me then, and until then, happy holidays and happy reading. Bye!